Hi, welcome back to Real Kosher Family Living. It's Robin, and the beeping in the background is the waffle maker because it's Sunday morning and it's our whole grain waffle day. So you'll just have to ignore it. I don't know why our waffle maker beeps when it's ready, but it does, and it makes 6 waffles at a time, so that's the trade-off. All right, so I haven't posted a weblog for a while, a video blog, because we've been sick. So we had a little upper respiratory infection, which in the middle of the summer, not so much fun. Everybody had it. You can still hear it in my throat. But we're all getting better now. Oh, it was one of those really makes you tired ones. So yeah, but hopefully we'll be back now and get our energy back but today I want to talk about a book not to read. I feel like every time I've done every time I've done a book review, it's been, oh, you got to read this book. This book is the best book on the planet. I don't want you to think that I love every book that I read. So here's a book I hate. All right, don't read this book. This book is called What to Wear for the Rest of Your Life. Ageless Secrets of Style, and it's by Kim Johnson Gross, who did the Chic Simple series. So if you like the Chic Simple series, you can feel free to ignore my advice, because actually I don't like that series either. She's written a lot of these Chic Simple books, and the layout of the Chic Simple books is pretty attractive. You know, they have actual outfit suggestions for for different activities in your life, and this doesn't have that. This no pictures or no photographs, just some nice line drawings. I did enjoy the line drawing. So I find that this is a style book, right? Obviously, and I'm not the target audience. The target audience is empty nesters. So this is a different change in life than the one that I'm going through. But to be honest, when you're a woman, your body and your life is changing every 5 minutes, it seems like, right? Had a baby, or you started working again, or you stopped working, or you joined a gym, or your kids started school, or something else happened, or your kids finished school and they're leaving home, or you're going through menopause, or something else is happening and your body is totally changing and your life is totally changing and nothing in your closet is working for you. This is like the definition of being a woman, is that you're going to be in your lifetime 150 different people. And so this book addresses just one of those changes, and admittedly, it's not the change I'm going through right now. When I started reading the book, I thought, oh, well, what the advice that is applicable to one change can probably be moved, transitioned, and applicable to another change. And I did not find that to be the case. And I thought, if I had a friend who was going, and I do have friends because a lot of my friends are in a different stage of life than I am, I would not tell them to read this book. If I saw them with this book, I might forcefully rip it out of their hands and throw it in the garbage can. That's how much I disliked it. I find that style of books, which I love to read, by the way. I read every style book that comes out. So I find that style books fall into 2 categories, and one of the categories is a list of do's and don'ts, what to wear and what not to wear. And the other category is finding your personal style, branding, using your style to tell a consistent story about who you are. And having that story reflect your inner self, Don't wear sweatpants and oversized baggy t-shirts, because that doesn't tell us a consistent story about your inner youthfulness and joie de vivre and happiness and all the things that are going on. You want your outside to reflect what's going on your inside. So two kinds of books. This is the do's and don'ts. All right, and I don't resonate well with that. I want a book that talks about your personal style and how to tell consistent story and how to make that work across your life. Now, I admit that those books also fall into some style traps, um, and those books will tell you, oh, they'll try and put you in a type because it's easier to tell a consistent story if you have like a set type. And so you're a dramatic, or you're a preppy, or whatever, kind of group they want to put you into. So it's easier for them to tell you how to tell a story. And a little bit of that is okay. Too much of that I find to be soul draining as well. I don't want to be a type. I want to be Robin. That's who I am. I'm Robin. So this book, though, is really definitely a list of do's and don'ts, and it's depressing. Oh my goodness. I mean, I understand. I mean, maybe this is just the reality of it, and I'm just not accepting it because this is not the place I am in my life. I'm not 50 years old, and this is a book for 50-year-old women. But boy, I hope that I could never write a book like this. That I would never write a book about how depressing and awful and how nothing is good, nothing is better. There's no focus on the beauty of the wisdom and the power that comes. Okay. So maybe I'm just expecting that my middle years will be different than how she describes it, and God willing. All right. So I have read a book that I do recommend. So this is Brenda Kinsella. She wrote this one, which is called In the Dressing Room with Brenda. But she also wrote a book called 40 Over 40, things every woman over 40 needs to know about getting dressed. And that's the one that I'm going to get when that is applicable to me. Brenda is full of life and bubbliness and energy, and she has very useful tips on style and oh, it's wonderful. And focus on sensuality, how to really have your clothes feel good, feel like a well, the metaphor she uses I can't relate here, but feel like a big hug. How about that? So and happiness and positivity. And so yes, read books by Brenda Kinsella. Don't read this one by Kim Johnson Gross, who I'm sure is a lovely person, but oh, it's a depressing book. All right, take care, and we'll see you on the next episode.